Welcome again to Digital Mandate, a podcast series brought to you by Tech Disruptor Media. My name is Pranita and I'm here with Mr. Balaji TK, who is AVP Engineering in FlexiLoans. A very warm welcome, Balaji. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Pranita. Thank you, Tech Disruptor Media. Thank you very much for having this great knowledge series. It's quite interesting. Yeah.
As enterprises shift left from with IAC, what's your strategy for embedding security into CI/CD pipelines without slowing development cycles?
And it's a very, very interesting because in this world where CI/CD pipeline is ever increasing, uh, what I would say is as organizations are increasingly adapting the infrastructure as a code, this IAC, the tools like Terraform, we are witnessing a major transformation in how cloud environment are built and deployed. Infrastructure is now programmable, version controlled, and part of the same life cycle as application code. The shift left movement brings incredible speed, consistency, but it also demands a new approach to security. Great. Traditionally, the security reviews that happens at the end of the pipeline simply don't scale anymore. Modern DevOps practice requires that security control be integrated earlier, automate more deeply, and enforce more intelligently. But main point is doing all this without slowing down the delivery. That's very interesting. Across the industry, there are several best practices which are getting emerged. First is embedding security as a code, policy as a code. There are frameworks like OPA, Sentinel-1 keeps helping us in all this. Integrating statistic analysis tools such as TFSec, checkout, sync, scans, know any misconfigurations are there, and increase default without requiring manual intervention. Focus on deliveries. First, security. Pre-commit hooks, ID extension are helping developers to fix issues locally, reducing work and improving overall code hygiene. Secure secret management. Hard-coded credentials are the major risk. Organizations shifting to value-based system like AWS Secret Vault, Azure Key Vault, etc. Enforcing the least privilege and deployment gates, even in automated pipeline. Production environments are protected. Approvals and audit logs. Tools like Terraform can apply actions are often gated by compliance checks or manual reviews. Adapting the best practices like shift left, runtime monitoring tools such as CSPM platforms, drift detections, cloud audit logs are being used to catch post-deployment issues and feed insights back to the development lifecycle. The industry is recognizing that DevSecOps is not just about tooling. It's about culture, a shared ownership, and automation at every stage. Security isn't a gate anymore. It's becoming a guardrail baked into the developer's workflow. So team can innovate faster and safer. This is the future of secure infrastructure delivery. Thank you.
Thank you so much for such a detailed answer. How do you prioritize security controls when managing identities and secrets across AWS, Azure, and GCP, especially for legacy?
Secrets. Okay, fine. But when it comes to cloud security, managing identities and secret can feel like it's like a babysitter in 3 different time zones, actually.
I agree.
Especially with the legacy workloads, where passwords are often older than the people maintain them. See, actually, if you see, today's identify is the new perimeter. Our top priority is enforcing the least privilege access across all the 3, whatever the public cloud you told. Because giving every workload admin rights is like handling the house key to the entire neighborhood and hoping no one throws a party. Secrets. We treat secrets like a nuclear launch code, not a sticky note, please. That means centralizing the secrets in the vault like AWS, secret managers, Azure Key Vault, GCP secret managers. Yes. In no case we actually found the production password stored in a file called final.txt and all. Okay, if you see all this, no, those days we'll be having a file name, no text file names which has a password.txt, ABCD, final password.txt and all. That's not there. Secrets need rotation. We enable automated key secrets, and where legacy system can't support that, we abstract it through wrappers and middlewares. Audit everything. That's why we enable a full audit trail and centralized logging across AWS Cloud Trails, Azure Monitor, GCP audit logs. It gives clarity on who accessed what, when, and help when things go sideways. Just a minute, yeah. Federating identities with Azure OD, Okta, or similar kind of a tool. One identify of all cloud platform reduces sprawl, governs password fatigue, and brings legacy users into fold. No more sticky notes on the monitors, please. In short, our strategy is to blend zero trust automation, observability to secure both modern and legacy environments. Security isn't about being perfect. It is about being internal, adaptive, and yes, sometimes even creative. That's what the takeaway is all about. Thank you very much. Your secrets won't stay secrets unless you treat them like gold.
I do agree with that. And, following up with that, my next question is also sort of in that line. So, is cloud security posture management, that is CSPM, becoming a crutch for poor architectural choices? And what's your alternative approach?
If we talk about this poor architecture structure of CSPM and all, like this is that's a great question actually, indeed. But from my observation, I would say CSP has quietly become the duct tape of the cloud security. You deploy something fast, it leaks, and CSP comes into later to say you left your S3 bucket or you left your password open, you left your configuration open. It's absolutely useful tool. If you ask me, CSPM, it's absolutely useful tool because it gives you the ongoing visibility, flags all the misconfiguration. Because in the world, whatever data leaks have happened, password exposure happened, it's all because of misconfiguration. 70% is because of misconfiguration. This is the only tool which gives that. And it also enforces policies across dynamic cloud environment. But the danger is when it becomes a set it and forget it. The safety net for bad architecture decision made in haste. It's like building a house with no locks or walls, then hiring someone to constantly shout, hey, your valuables are there in front of the lawn. Ideally, it is helpful, not ideally.
Yeah.
The smarter approach is to design securely from the ground up. Follow the least privilege, like your cloud bill depends on it. Use policy as a code to stop bad infrastructure as a code before it hits the production. Bake it security in CI/CD pipeline so that it is fast and it is safe. Think CSPM as a dashboard. It shouldn't alert you when something is wrong, but it should be a mechanic fixing your engine every week. So CSP isn't the enemy? No. But depending on it too much, that's like using a fire extinguisher instead of a firewall. Let architect responsibly, automate wisely, and treat CSPM as your co-pilot, not the crash recovery team. That's my takeaway. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Balaji sir. Thank you so much for such an insightful conversation. And I do look forward to having more such conversations with you in the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Wishing your team all the very best. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.